I watch and review one Detective Conan movie a week until the release of the brand new film in April 2024. I'll tell you what the movie is about, the good, the bad, and anything else interesting of note. And at the end of each video, I rank the movies watched in the tier list to see exactly which films are the best in the series. And today we will be reviewing the brand new film Detective Conan: The $1 Million Pentagram. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already.
劇場版名探偵コナン100万ドルの道しるべ
The $1 Million Pentagram premiered in Japanese theaters on April 12, 2024 and was directed once again by Chika Nagaoka, who previously helmed the movie 23 and movie 24, along with a screenplay by Takahiro Okura, who has written for movie 21, 23, and 25. The movie follows Conan and the gang embroiled in another murder mystery revolving around treasured swords said to be the key to uncovering a terrifying weapon of war. With Kaito Kid also strangely involved in the case, Conan and Heiji must solve the case all while Heiji devises a plan to finally tell Kazuha how he really feels about her. Another year, another Conan film. For long-time viewers of the channel, you'd know that I've never been fond of movies involving Heiji and Kazuha, frankly because their movies always involved cringy love drama and their film's mysteries were always one of the weakest in the franchise. So needless to say, I was not looking forward to this film at all. But I'm happy to report that not only was this a good Conan film, I think it's the best of the Heiji and Kazuha movies by a long shot. You guys can stop roasting me about being biased now, okay? There, I said it. The first thing I loved about the film was its score. Oh my god, the music in this movie was spectacular. Multiple times during the screening did I notice a dull scene being absolutely carried by the score that was accompanying it. I had the same praises for movie 26's soundtrack, and unsurprisingly, Yugo Kano returns again to brilliantly score this film. Just let this man keep scoring the Conan movies from now on. He is flat out amazing. Now, what about that mystery though? I can't lie to you, I got a little lost within the multitude of different explanations, allegiances, rivalries, historical figures, and lore. I definitely did not catch all the finer details on this first viewing. What I can say, however, is that the macro story, the actual overarching plot, which essentially boils down to use swords to find secret location of treasure, that was actually very easy to follow. And since I could follow the plot well enough, I never felt like I was lagging behind or too lost to enjoy the rest of the film. Now, another big part of the film was the romance subplot between Heiji and Kazuha. In the past, I've been heavily critical of their romance subplots because they always did a few things that absolutely drove me up a wall. Number one, they never stopped bitching at each other. In past films, they constantly bickered and whined about a myriad of different things, and it just got really ear-grating and old very quickly, especially since we know that by the end of the film, they'll just end up back together again. Number two, they always forced Kazuha to be in the story when she has no real reason to be. Please see my movie 17 review to see exactly what I mean. And number three, they always found some way to make their romance subplot heavily contrived. However, this movie, I'm happy to say, does none of that. Kazuha is essentially not in the movie all that much because she really has no reason to be. Instead of trying to cram her into the story with no purpose, they wisely just mostly keep her off screen. And since Kazuha and Heiji are mostly not on screen together anyway, they don't have a chance to bitch at each other. And even with the inclusion of Momiji, who has a neurotic obsession with Heiji, she's not taken seriously unlike the other films. She's mostly played for laughs, which was honestly a welcome change. And the story revolving how Heiji wants to find the right moment and location to confess to Kazuha, it was, dare I say, adorable? So the movie is already panning out to be a pretty good time. Now, how about the action though? I'll admit, everything was pretty good until the climax where it just very suddenly ends in a pretty unsatisfying way. It's like seeing a stick of dynamite get its fuse lit up but then ultimately not exploding. It kinda just whimpered at the end, and I wish they could have done it a little differently. Now, I'm sure everyone wants to hear about that post-credits scene. The scene that pretty much confirms that Yusaku Kudo and Toichi Kuroba are brothers, making Shinichi and Kid cousins. And what is my reaction to this revelation? It's cool. I mean, this revelation, to my knowledge anyway, doesn't really impact the story in any significant way. Sure, we finally get concrete reasons as to why the two families look so similar, but that's about it. I bet it was still really awesome for fans out there to finally get new updates to the Conan lore. Although I heard a particular group of fans are not very happy with this decision. And with that said, fun plot, great visuals, stellar music, well done romance with some exciting new lore drops, I think this movie deserves to be in the C tier. Thank you all so much for the support. I'll see you all here next year when movie 28 drops. Till then, take care, be kind to each other, and peace.